Howdy Pilgrims, Sam from the Markov Dossier here, and as you can see, I've got 2 boxes of Enlightened Heavy Regiment to unbox for you. Now, I did want to do this a bit earlier, when they were just coming out. Unfortunately, they took a little while to get here, but now they have, and I would like to give a big thank you to the Wayland Games customer support team for sorting this out for me. Something I pre-ordered these as soon as I could, and something went wrong and they hadn't arrive. And as soon as I got in touch with them and we got established what we needed, they got them out to me. So big thank you to the Wayland Games support team. Now glad they're here. So let's get on with it. So Enlightened Heavy Regiment, as we know, big crabs, big walkers, and tiny horror crabs, which I'm very much looking forward to, and the new crawlers as well. Let's have a look at the artwork, because that is lovely. So I'm just going to move the artwork across so we've got the artwork nice and simple. So right at the top here, we've got the, I think that's the Celine, which is the shooty flighty craft, as you can see with the laser there. In the back, we've got the troop transporter, the Pandora. Now that's what I'm going to build here. I'm going to build 2 Pandoras for troop transporting, because that's really what my Enlightened Force needs, is ways to get around quickly. So I want some transports here. Down here we've got the land crab. That is the Hyperion, because it's got the lasers on the front there. There is another one in the background, and I think again that's meant to be a Hyperion. I'm probably going to build the Atlas, because the Atlas is the one that can release these guys. And these guys are probably my favourite bit on the artwork here, because if you look closer you can see they're actually living crabs with cybernetic bits, like the Enlightened have done with the whales and Cetian constructs. We have here, what's the proper word for them? It says on here, Reclamator Canceris constructs. So actual crabs with robo bits. And if you look carefully, you can see, for example, just here, the crab's organic eyes are still there, and then they've got the cybernetic one there, and what looks like rebreather gear there, because obviously crabs prefer to live in water, so they've given them some rebreather gear. I think these are actually based on a real crab called the robber or coconut crab, 2 names for the same one, which is one of the world's largest land crabs you can get. It's got a leg span of a metre. It's not the biggest crab in the world. That I think belongs to the Japanese spider crab, which is a ridiculous leg span. But in terms of the land crabs, because this one is a land, it spends most of its time in a forest. They're ridiculously huge. You can find them on Christmas Island, which is near where some of the other Enlightened, on the map, I talked about this on the Discord, it's near where some of the Enlightened towers are, so it's possibly where that's come from, so that's my theory there. But man, these look horrific. I mean, you've got guns on them, horrible saws and drills and so on, and crabs are just creepy full stop when they come towards you. They make a horrible scraping noise with their joints. Yeah, this is the stuff of nightmares. We've also got on the artwork the Undertakers. These are another one of my favourite. I love these. Love the bendy legs and the War of the Worlds feel, with just a dash of Marvin the Martian with the helmet there. I love them. Absolutely love them. And then finally we've got the Aegis and Hephaestus creepers. So that one with the laser cannon, that's the Hephaestus strike creeper. And the ones with the shield on, just there, they are the Aegis support creepers. Again, those are the ones I'm going to be building with both my sets, so I've got a full-size squadron of those, which means I'm going to need to buy some more of these at some point so I can have the other ones. Oh, woe is me, how dare Warcradle make me want to buy stuff like this. Shame on you. Love it. Right then, so I'm going to open this one up. So I'll just move the other box out of the way. I'll up again later, and we'll make a start. Okay, well that's everything. So we've got the usual little bits of paper. Advert for Armoured Clash, there we go. Let's see, we got 2 base sprues. The usual. This one, as you see, it's the extended one. I think that's for the creepers and possibly the her faces as well. I'll have to look on the instructions which one go on which base. Flying bases, obviously for the Pandoras, and then flight stands, and then the main sprue itself. Now I will be taking close-up photos of this, so I know video is never quite the best way to look at these. Let's just move that one over there. So let's have a look what we've got. So we've got the main body shell, and this is used in both the flyers and the land crawlers. It's just a case of how you put whether you put the legs on and the jets and so on. So the land crawlers have guns in these parts, and the flyers obviously have jets. Let's see what else we got. Arms here. Those are for the, I think those are for the Undertakers. Yes, they are. We've got that bit. Looks like it's to one of the Strike Creepers. Or is it the Shield Creeper? That's a Shield Creeper one. Another parts that goes on there. That large part there. Got the jets here. Looks like inserts to go into those as well. The legs that go on the land crawler. Claws, that belongs to an Undertaker with the look of it, and as along with the arm there. What else we've got? More parts. I think we'll do a flip over. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. So we can see the more details on here. So we've got the crabs here. Now I'm going to take some close-up photos of these crabs because they are worth looking at. Let's have let's see if just get my head in and have a good look myself. Yeah, loads and loads of tiny crabs. Those are really nicely detailed. You can clearly see what they are when you get up close. Some photos there. That there, that is the dome you put on your here to denote whether it's a commander or not. Nice touch, I like that. So it makes it very obvious. That one I think is just looks like a jet rotor. What else we got here? Now the feet for the Undertakers. There's the Undertaker body. That is an anti-aircraft turret, and it goes on again on the main body there. And that looks like the underside socket that goes on there. So it's actually, I expected more parts, but actually that is, you can see where it goes because you've got two of these and you put them together. When you're building the spaceship, the difference, especially on the aerials, is just the undercarriage. So these parts, for example, form the cargo boxes that go on the Pandora, and they attach to a frame. While looking at the instructions, it should be possible to do magnetize, so you can swap between the Pandora and the Selene. The difference between the Atlas and Hyperion, the land one, is literally just what's on the end of their arms. If you put the claws on, it's a Atlas. If you put the laser guns on, it's a Hyperion. And again, magnets should make that possible, but it does look like it's there. That's going to be quite a small contact area. And I'm not going to do that because that's going to be difficult. I'm just going to build two Atlases and have all the crabs come out of it, and I'll buy another box to build the Hyperions. I might look at whether or not I can make the Selene Pandora conversion work. So there you go. You get two of those and you can build your set. So there you go. Nice, straightforward and clean. Lovely detailing on them again. Absolutely, I'm going to look forward to building these, and I'm going to probably have a go at building some tonight before I go to bed. But in the meantime, that's going to be it from me. So this is Sam Berridge for the Markov Dossier saying happy trails, pilgrims, and see you next time.